Thompson with an impressive quarter. He's got 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
On the court for San Antonio, Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Parker with no one around. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. For a while, the Spurs were viewed as a slow-it-down team from their championships almost a decade ago. That isn't the case at all anymore.
You know, I think it took the viewing public quite a while to catch on, though, Kevin, because now most people look at the Spurs as one of the more exciting brands of basketball in our league. Just watching one game of them, and now you know that is the case. And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And that one's good.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Duncan, the pass to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You know, for the Spurs playing up-tempo, I mean, they made that adjustment several years back, to their credit. Since then, they've been one of the more up-tempo and offensive-minded teams in the league.
Warriors trail by 13. Curry gets the bucket.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And some stats to kind of back up the Spurs playing that up-tempo style. They led the league last year in distance traveled as a team. Their players would cover almost 18 miles per game play. That tells you there's tremendous ball movement, but more importantly, body movement.
It's stolen by Curry. Here we go, one-on-one. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors. Parker drives in. Good on the shot. Parker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Here's Curry. And Parker with the block. And they're able to recover. And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Curry dishes to Bogut. And it's Curry at the elbow. Duncan against Bogut. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
Parker double teamed to the paint. And the dunk by Duncan.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Took him no time at all on that one. 14 points for Steph Curry. There are very few players you can call game changers on offense, but Stephen Curry is clearly one of them.
Well, the plus-minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court validates that. It's incredible how much better they are offensively when he's on the floor.
The Warriors making a switch here. Rush is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Kyle Anderson is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. Anderson passes to Duncan.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Spurs have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. Spates checked in for Green. And San Antonio also making a switch. West is checked in. Out to the wing. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
And Steph Curry, with his deep range and lightning quick release, really unique to our league.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. To the wing on the left. Rush. No good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And speaking of Curry, guys, that quick slingshot release, really one of a kind. For most of us, a quick flick shot like that would be lucky to draw iron, but he's able to do it with pinpoint accuracy.
The Spurs making a switch here. Diaz checked in. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Pass to Barbosa. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch off with the team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face.
Allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And the stuff by Westland. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
He feeds it to West. Martin kicks it to West. Tries again. Misses the layup.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Rush from outside.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs out in front, up 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And San Antonio has possession. 10-point lead. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Back to Parker. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Bogut.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Green, the screen. Parker. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Back to Curry. Lets the three fly. Again, Curry missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. Oh, and the jam by Leonard. Wow, and that sort of Showmanship is just deflating right now to a team. Trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. 13 points for Klay Thompson.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now Parker. And Leonard has it in the corner. Unloads from 13. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
And stolen by Barnes. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's Thompson again missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Parker drives in. Here's Duncan. Leonard kicks to Parker. Pass to Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Assist from
Parker's got 6 assists in the game.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's Green missing. San Antonio leading by 11. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Curry. And the shot falls short this time.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Takes a three. Another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, you've also got to love how aggressively they've taken that ball to the basket and scored off dribble penetration.
Mills, he's checked in for Tony Parker. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Dishes to Barnes. Green sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
That is in the gym range, partner. Kevin, he can pull up and knock it down from anywhere. You hear me? From anywhere.
And you know there's really no bad shot for a guy like him when he's firing the three like that.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Mills. Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for San Antonio.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for LaMarcus Aldridge. And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Livingston passes to Spates to stop the run. Feeds it to Rush. From downtown, rebound San Antonio.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Fires it up.